Hi everybody, welcome to J&S Farms, and today we're going to be making pear sauce. My grandpa had a lot of pears on his trees this year, and I didn't even get to pick not even half of them. I had a lot of help doing that, and today I had a lot of help making this pear sauce, as you will see here in just a minute. If you have any questions, please feel free, and as always, when you're doing canning, please make sure you check your elevation, because different elevations require different canning times and pressures. So please do your research before you start any canning. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys later.
I'll be in there.
Oh my goodness, I got lots of help today, don't I?
Oh boy.
I got more help than I know what to do with.
There he goes.
Yeah? Get to filling that jar, Ray. Come on.
Come here with the butter. Come in with the butter. Like
Hey,
that.
Riley. Riley, you're an expert peeler. You're doing a good job.
She feel about all them others.
That's good. Have you ever seen such good help, Grandpa?
Boy, I got the help.
That's right.
I tell you.
They're going to enjoy these over the winter time, aren't they?
Yeah.
Come here.
Ray, what's your job, Ray?
Oh, no.
Hey,
See, my
Ray.
job, feeling job.
what's your job?
Me.
What are you doing?
I'm spilling everywhere. They're spilling everywhere.
They're spilling everywhere. That's your job? I thought your job was to put them in the jar. Right?
That's what it's supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Right here. Right
Well,
here.
that one's not full yet. We got to fill him all the way like the other ones. Can you fill him all the way like the other ones? Thank you. I got lots of good help.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
What are you doing, Ray?
I'm peeling and I'm going in here.
Taking them out of the lemon juice water
Yeah.
so they don't brown, right?
Yeah.
And then you're putting them in the pot so we can boil them.
Okay.
What are we going to make out of these, Ray?
Oh,
Yeah? Is that right? We're going to make pear sauce out of these.
this one?
Yeah, put them all in there. Put them all in there.
This one?
Yes. Don't break him. Just put him in there. That's all you got to do. Put him in there. There you go. Got to keep our help on track, don't we, Grandpa?
Oh yeah, if you let them slack off, they get bathed.
Oh, yeah.
If you keep playing in the water, they don't.
Okay, guys, so now that we've got them all peeled and quartered, I'm going to be making a batch of pear sauce with these. And I am outside on my outside cooker, and I boil them down out here so it doesn't make my house really hot. But anyway, so I just put some water in the pan and then bring them up to a nice boil, like so. Okay, these guys have been cooking down for quite a while. Well, let's see if I can keep it from doing that. So I let them boil until they are soft, really soft, almost like if you were going to make potatoes for mashed potatoes. You want them really soft, and don't throw away the juice, because the juice that you have left in here after you strain them. Well, let's see if we can get him to. Let's see if we can get it to cooperate here. Keeps wanting to. The wind's not cooperating with me. Anyway, so the juice from after boiling these is what I use to make my pear jelly. So don't discard the juice if you're going to be making pear jelly. You want the juice. And these are cooking down nicely. As you can see, they're kind of a little bit more translucent than these guys that I just started. So anyway, you want to cook them down. And once they are cooked down and nice and soft and tender, I will show you what I do next when I make my pear sauce. I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so I've got them all boiled and I've got them straining here. I'm saving my juice, and then what I'm doing after that is I've got my juice in a bowl here, and I'm running it through my jelly strainer and getting all the rest of the debris out. And this will be my last batch, so we're going to have quite a bit of juice, so hopefully we can make quite a bit of jelly. So anyway, I've got them all boiled down, and as you can see, let me get a fork here. They're very tender now, and they just they will run through the colander really nicely. See how limp that one is? That's kind of how you want them. Nice and soft. So, all right, I'll be right back with you when I'm running them through the colander. Alright guys, so I'm gonna put some pears in my colander here and run them through and make some sauce. They're still pretty warm at this point, but by the time you get them put in the jars, they'll be pretty cool by then. So anyway, and all I do after this is just run them through the colander here. Get them all mashed up. And this helps sort out all of the debris, like the skins and some of the stuff that you may have missed, like the core of the cores and things, and any seeds that you may have missed while you were doing it. So, and then I'll just run this whole thing through here, and then after that, I will kind of taste it to see how sweet it is. You can add sugar to taste. If you don't want any sugar in it, then by all means, don't put no sugar in it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to work on getting this stuff finished up here, and I will be back with you guys here in a minute. Alright guys, so I've got all of my pears run through the colander, and I think everything turned out really nice. I added some sugar to here to taste the way I like it. You certainly don't have to add any sugar if you don't want to, but anyway, so I'm going to be putting them in quart jars. And now, before you do any canning, you need to make sure you know what your elevation is, because different elevations take different amounts of time to can. So please check your elevations before you start in on this. Now, this has had time to cool. The sauce is no longer hot. So it is warm, so I don't have to worry about my jars being hot, but they are sterilized and they are ready to go. So if your sauce is still hot, you want to make sure that your jars are hot as well, so that you don't break your jars. So I just go ahead and I fill them up, and to about the first ring there on the jar. Oh, see, about like that. And then what I do is, hang on one second guys, I'm not ready. Ah, go figure, right? Okay. And then, I don't know why I wasn't prepared. Sorry. So I'm, again, using the Tatler lids. Now, if you happen to get anything on the ring of the jar, or the rim of the jar, you're going to take a wet, I'm just using a wet paper towel, but you can get a wet rag, and you wipe the rim of the jar and make sure that there is nothing that is going to cause that jar not to seal. Because you don't want to do all this work and not have jars seal. So with the Tatler lids, you'll just place the gasket on, and then you'll place the lid on, and then I was going to show you, because Tatler lids, you only put it fingertip tight. And, hang on. Okay, so with Tatler lids, it has been a little bit of a learning curve with these, but it's not been too bad. So fingertip tight, that's all. And for the Pear sauce, a quart jar at my elevation is going to be 25 minutes once your water gets to a full rolling boil, 25 minutes. And for pints, it's 20 minutes. So make sure you go ahead and check your elevation for that. And then when you put it in there, you cover your jars probably, I usually do mine about an inch or so. And make sure that it's at a full rolling boil before I start my time. This stuff is really good. The pears this year are really sweet. These are Bartlett pears that I'm using. And they're off my grandpa's tree, as you've seen. If you watch the other video of me and the girls picking pears. They have actually helped me quite a bit today in the canning process. Actually, not in the canning process, but in the preparation process. And yeah, so the younger you get them in the kitchen and getting them learning about this, the more likely they are to want to do it later on. So there you go. You can also put cinnamon. I like cinnamon. My kids do not, so I tend to not put a lot. Sometimes I'll add some cinnamon in ones that are just for me. But anyway, so that is how I do pear sauce. I have got a whole bunch of other things going on today, so I'm trying to make sure I keep everything straight. But anyway, so there is the pear sauce. You guys have a good day. Take care, and I hope this was helpful for you guys. Any questions, feel free. Bye.